Hi guys, UFC Passion here for another video. If you do like my channel, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. It does help a lot and it does give me confidence in wanting to make more videos. I'm here for a Leeds United versus Sheffield Wednesday preview. I don't do much reviews. Sorry, after the game reactions. If you'd like to see them, then please comment down below and I will do them. Tough. I think in terms of tough, I don't mean the opposition. So I think we can beat Sheffield Wednesday. I think we've got plenty enough in our locker. I mean, we are flooded in every position apart from 10. Like, it was nice to see Arrington getting rested against Harrogate because I think he needed it in terms of we're not going to bring in another number 10. I doubt we see anyone else come in. So yeah, it's nice to see him given a rest and hoping he's raring to go against Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday. Yorkshire Derby, they'll want to try their best. They'll want to do everything they can to try and disrupt Leeds. I think we know that what the kind of team they're going to be and kind of sit back, try and hold the pressure, and then try and hit us on the counter. I think corners is where and set pieces where they'll try and get their success from. Of course, we did beat them last time very early in the season, thanks to goals from Aronson and Dan James. Of course, Mateo Joseph was heavily involved in both goals, especially that second goal. It was a lovely pass for Dan James. I think Mateo Joseph struggling. I think he's trying too hard in terms of he's wanting a goal. He's trying his best, but he's doing everything but scoring. He was very unlucky against Harrogate when he hit the post. But yeah, it's frustration from Joseph, and I think Perot comes straight back into it. I think Arrington comes back into it. I think the wingers are going to be Solomon and Dan James. I think Solomon just looks really good at the minute. He just looks like very good on both feet, which I really do like. I think also he's very good when it comes to crossing. I don't think we do struggle in terms of having our wingers who are good at crossing. I think Dan James, he does look where he'll cut in on his left and try and give a cross in. 9 times out of 10 it really doesn't work. But having Solomon who's good on both feet, I think Ramazani's good on both feet, more when it comes to his shooting aspect. His trickery and his low centre of gravity is really good. I think two centre mids, I think it'll be, it's hard to call. Ampadu Tanaka, maybe. And it's hard to call. It is in terms of two. It is, but I'm gonna probably go with Ampadu and Tanaka. I think Rothwell will be on the bench, but Rothwell does have that where he drives us up the pitch, and it does help a lot in terms of just. I think Tanaka, although we can play as number 8, we've not really seen it much as having to be in the defensive duty. And from what we've seen of him so far, of being defensive, if that's not even his best, and I can't wait to see what he's like as number 8. I think left back, I think Byron will come in. I don't think Fairpool's quite ready yet. And I think he'll go with Jayden Bogle, and then the 2 centre-backs in Joe Rodon and Pascal Strauch. Unfortunately, in my opinion, I think Neil Amelia will come back into goal. I think he's very short of confidence, and I think after his errors, costing us, in my opinion, 4 points. So they can Sunderland. I think I can defend it more. Like I said in one of my previous videos, they can defend it more. It's hit objects off the ground, so it's come at him in a weird way. I just think the whole one's unacceptable. You just let it go over. It's gone over the bar already. Don't try and catch it and be the hero. Turn out to be the villain and the one who does, in my opinion, cost us the 3 points. We was cruising at 3-1. But yeah, we move on, we go again, and to be fair, if we don't make it out of ourselves, is it rare Leeds? No, we're not. We always have to do it the hard way. Whenever it is easy, I think we all think it's a bit rare. So yeah, but no, hopefully with it we can get back on winning terms. Of course, draws against Blackburn, not the best in terms of. But it's nice to see that other teams are dropping points, so I think that pressure is not on us this season in terms of last season, where I think picking up how it has been would be shot clear just because of how hard and relentless it was. Everyone just picking up points and nobody felt like they were dropping. I think it is still a top 4 race for the number 1 spot. I think some are right up there. So just signed that Enzo Lafay, very good player, very trickery, but of course YouTube will make anyone look good, apart from me. But no, a good signing for them. I think he'll do well, and I think under Louise Bridges, sorry I can't say his name, the man, I can't say his name, my apologies, but he seemed to have done really well. I like the way the youngsters, you know, your Tommy Watsons, who's just coming through, your Chris Rigg, very good players. I think Chris Rigg's very rated highly up there. Joe Bellingham, who I think is just a brilliant player. I really do like Bellingham. I won't mind myself getting him if we do go up, but I do think there'll be a lot of interest. I think any of the promotion teams that do go up will be after his signature. He's just a really good player, and I think he could adapt well to the Premier League, even though it's a hard gulf and a different level to the Championship. I think Sheffield United, I've said that made signings yet. There's rumours of, I don't think Ben Brereton Diaz, sorry. I'm not sure, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Sheffield are not really wanting to pay it. I think there was a massive risk. Sorry, because I don't think he's done that well at Southampton. I don't think he's quite adjusted to the league just yet. A bit like Adam Armstrong in terms of not quite his level. I think Championship for Adam Armstrong is that. I think Ben Brereton Diaz is that as well. I think someone were after Ben, or I think it was someone, that were after him, but I think I've kind of called it interest now. I think Tom Cannon's the latest one to be linked. I remember playing against Stoke City with him. I think he was alright. I don't think he was that good in terms of, I think Strauch and Road and that was quite good. And I think Ampadu certainly had his fair share of words to say to the guy. But no, it'd be a good signing for Sheffield United. I think they need to make signings, 3 or 4. You know, they're in desperate need of just signings in general. You know, with just injuries to Ali Arblaster, massive blow for them. I think he's a really good young player. I think also with Vinicius, he seems to be picking up quite injuries, quite a lot of yellow cards, so could be getting banned at times. So I think they need signings, and are halfway through nearly, and not one come door. You know, as a Sheffield United fan, I would be quite worried. And you know, this owner, he promises the riches and not what's been brought in, but I do think they'll bring in signings. I think Hansi Chadri, he's a good player. He's proved it at Premier League level. You know, he's had spells at Watford, and he's played in the Championship. So I think he'll bring that experience, and I think he'll bring that gulf in terms of what's needed for the next step if they do go up to the Premier League, which they're looking for. And I think Burnley, I think they're quite in there. They don't really concede at home. They barely do score in terms of massive amounts of goals, but I don't think Leeds ourselves do that as well. They do know how to pick up clean sheets. They know how to see out games. Of course, getting that 1-0 win against Blackburn, and a tough game for us. I think Mark Houston's, that's his name. I think, yeah, it is his name. Also, when he managed it, Birmingham really struggled under him. And we've picked up 1 point, and he's a really difficult man in terms of beating. We just can't seem to beat him. Of course, Sami Shimonek scored against us last season, and scored in the 90th minute against us this season. So yeah, we found it tough against him, and I think Blackburn will be right up there in the playoffs. But yeah, I think my prediction will be over 2-0 win. I think Solomon will score, and I think Joe Perreault will score in the second half. I think it will be a cagey affair in terms of, I think we'll dominate the ball as we do against every opponent at Ellen Road. I think we'll have a lot of shots. Just taking our chances is something we need to do. You know, we have a lot of chances. We just never seem to take a lot of them. And our highest win in terms of goals was 4-0 against Oxford. I think they were poor. I think as well Plymouth for a poor team. So another team that we got, I think was 3-0 we won. But yeah, just what is it? Just taking our chances is what we need to do. It is. But yeah, other teams dropping points. Obviously a massive game on Friday at Burnley. Someone has got to drop points there. Best result for that, I don't know actually. It's hard to call. Maybe a draw, both teams dropping points, levels that gap. Of course, Sheffield United, I'm not quite sure who they are playing, but I'm not quite sure who they're playing, but I think they'll win the game. I think they've got to win to keep up with Leeds. Of course, it's only 1 point, but I think our goal difference is really one that has helped us this season. But we did struggle with that last season. So I don't think scoring, the highest scoring team in the league, is it 46, 48 goals, around that near the 40 mark. It's really, really good, impressive from Leeds. But we need to take our chances again, especially in these cagey and mid-table teams. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the game. Leeds.